Happy Thursday night, everyone. This is JoJo Bennington. This is the Empowering Healthy Women Thursday night, 30-minute get together, check in, hang out with the girls. Here with my lovely co-partner, host, friend, partner in crime, Miss Liddy Flom over there, waving and kissing you. And so we get together every week just to chat about girl stuff and things that are important to us. And so just to do a little bit of housekeeping. So on the Empowering Barb, hey girl. Well, it is good to see your face. So on the Facebook page, we are in the middle of a meditation challenge. So if you have not joined the Facebook page, please either reach out to me and I can get you added in, or go to Empowering Healthy Women and ask to join so we can get you in there. And the meditation is pinned to the top of the page, so you can do that every single day. Our resident yogi meditation master, Anna, has uploaded 3 different ones now. So we've gone from a 3-minute to a 5-minute to a 10-minute, and we are in meditation this month, getting ready to jump into a huge challenge next month. But so there we go. I posted up a couple of weeks ago and asked what everyone wanted to chat about, and someone said that they wanted to talk about gratitude and how to feel grateful. And what a great topic, because it's something that I fully believe in. But let's chat a little bit about sort of the physiology behind gratitude. And so I don't know if we all understand how the law of attraction actually works, but when we think about what we focus on grows. Where we put our energy, where we put our thoughts, our focus, our feelings, our emotions, the more we put into that, the more energy we put into that, those things grow. And gratitude falls in line with this idea of the law of attraction, for sure. And there's an interesting side of it, because we can also create more things that we are not grateful for by also focusing and looking at things that don't serve us so well. So I've been doing some coaching with a new mentor. I really like him. I really like his outlook on things. And so we, this week, talked a lot about gratitude. And as I was thinking today, Lydia and I were talking, and I'm like, what are we going to talk about tonight? And I'm like, well, how silly. Of course we're going to talk about gratitude, because that's all we've been talking about all week. So why would we not just bring that right into tonight? So, can you think of things that you're grateful for? Yes, we all can think of little things, big things, right? Anybody? Anybody have something that they want to shout out that they're grateful for? And you can unmute yourself and play along if you choose. Like, I am grateful that I was able to sneak away yesterday and go drive out to the middle of the desert and go crystal shopping with Jennifer. So we had a great day and found some awesome little finds, and I've brought some great crystal energy into the house. And so I'm very grateful for that. Anyone else? Hello, Miss Kelly. We're talking about gratitude, and I know you and I have been talking a lot about gratitude this week, so we're just continuing on with that conversation. What are you grateful for today, Miss Kelly? That's beautiful. We can't hear you, just so you know, but we can see your beautiful view.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Thank you. So I'm in Helen Putnam Regional Park, and in high school this was pretty much where I lived. I had two black labs I ran through here with because I didn't have any friends yet because I had just moved from Southern California. And this was just my peaceful spot. I mean, I was here all the time, and I really haven't been back in too much, only a handful of times in 20 years. And I ran off by myself today. And I am grateful for this absolute serenity and beauty that's just everywhere. Everywhere I turn, it's just filling me with such happiness and peace.
Thank you. And we're grateful that you shared it with us. Thank you so much. There's such a great exercise. I don't know if anybody has read The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. So she also is the one who wrote The Secret. So The Magic is all about gratitude. And, we live in such a stressor world. So we drive down the street, somebody cuts us off, we feel stressed, we get irritated, like all of these things sort of snowball, right? We hit every red light on the street. Like what? So let's just take that as a scenario. So instead of feeling stressed at the person who cut you off, feeling irritated that we've hit every red light, and focusing all these negative emotions and focusing the energy into an irritated, annoyed place, to pull back from that and really delve deep into the small pieces of gratitude that we overlook. Like, isn't it amazing that we have these crazy cars that we can get in, turn the key, they start up and they take us anywhere we want to go? How far back could we go with that? Could we be grateful for the men and women who had jobs putting them together? Could we be grateful for the mirrors that allow us to see all the way around us? Could we be grateful for the men and women who paved those roads and put up those street signs to make sure that we're safe, we have comfortable roads to drive on, and we're not driving through the dirt like they used to do once upon a time? How far into gratitude can you go for a very small thing like driving down the street? If you think about all the little teeny tiny things that we could be grateful for just in that scenario, imagine how many things we really overlook all day long that we could be grateful for. And that's what I love about the book, The Magic, is that it actually brings you through each of these gratitude exercises every day to help you delve deeper into being grateful for things in your space. But what I want to really share with you is this really cool exercise that we've done a couple of times with my new coaching mentor, which was to, as we're sitting in our office or sitting in our space or sitting outside, or can you look around and see something that irritates you? Maybe your desk is messy, maybe something's not hanging straight on your wall, maybe there's a bunch of stuff in the corner, maybe the painters didn't paint a straight line, maybe, I don't care what the thing is, but can all of you look around and find something that sort of irritates you, that's sort of annoying, that you look at it and it sort of doesn't make you feel so positive and happy? All right? So that you have somebody walking through your beautiful scene, how dare them come into your beautiful little space, right? So can you, like, I'm looking at this big pile of stuff in my office that I have just now started to unpack after being here for 6 months, because I finally have cabinets to put them in, right? But I am still looking at this pile that's sitting here. And so I can sit here and be irritated and annoyed looking at this pile, or I can find gratitude in that space in my corner. I have gratitude that we're in our new house. I have gratitude that I have my own little office. I have gratitude that I have a space for all of that stuff to be. I am in gratitude that I have a beautiful desk to sit on, even though there's papers all over. It doesn't matter because they're all there and they all have a purpose. And just being in gratitude for every little thing. So can you find, so what's one thing, so what's the thing you're looking at that's irritating you or annoying you? Somebody want to share what your little annoyance is? Anyone?
Sure. I'm in the middle of my own beauty, and and people walking, like randomly walking by. Granted, it's a park for everybody, but it's like, hey, I ran all the way out here to by myself.
And so what can you find in those people being there that you can be grateful?
That they find value in the same place as I do, and so will probably desire to protect it as much as I would.
What a great thought. That's awesome. Perfect. Thank you. Barb, did you want to share?
Hi, and thanks for inviting me to your call.
Thank you.
So something that's irritating me in my office is the vacuum that my family seems to just drop in here instead of putting it in the place that it should be. So it's sitting right here in the corner of my closet, so I can't even get into my closet. So that kind of irritates me that they think that this is just a drop and go. This is where the magic happens. So what do I find the opposite of that, and being in gratitude for that is, well, they vacuum. That's nice, right? That's awesome that they take, my son and my husband will take that chore on. Gratitude that I have a vacuum because, I have a couple carpets in the house. And just really that, it's something to say that, it's one of those ones that you plug into the wall. So I know with my story, I could have never afforded something like that before. So it's kind of cool that, it's the hose and the other part in here that I could have never afforded before. So it's going to get moved tonight. So just remind them of where the spot goes. And thank you for vacuuming, boys.
Awesome. And so honestly, to then give them gratitude for taking the time to do that. And lots of good stuff in a little space of a silly little vacuum in the corner, right? And I notice it's, a lot of times that I overlook the awesome action that took place because the irritation is there. So thank you for sharing that, because that was totally me. Awesome. Anybody else have one that they want to share? I know there's more irritations and gratitudes out there. Miss Jeanette, you want to join us? Are you listening? I can't see you, so I'm calling you out. Wait, we got to unmute you. You want me to do it for you?
There we go.
There you go.
I got it. I know as I was getting ready this evening, I seen dishes in the sink, which was frustrating, but also knowing and being thankful now that we have the food and the dishes and the time. So yeah, grateful.
Love it. That's a good one. Because always dishes in my sink. So always a dirty shake cup in my sink. No question. Thank you. So just in looking at all of these things, that we can always find something to be grateful for. And we say, I desire to have a bigger house. Let's just say, I want a bigger house. I want a nicer house. And so we don't find gratitude in the house that we're in, because we're always looking for something in the future to make us happy, to be a better thing. And no question that if we cannot find gratitude in the things that we already have, those other things, that not only are they not going to make us happy, but they're not going to show up. So to be grateful for where we are, to be in gratitude and emotion and love the space that we're in and all of the things that are around us, even when the dishes are dirty, to be grateful for every single piece of that is the positive feeling, love, emotion, the emoting of the energy that creates that thing that moves us to the next step that we desire. Because if we can't be happy here, we're never going to be happy there either, because it will never be good enough. Never. And so to really get in gratitude every single day, every morning, every evening, every chance you get, and especially what a good exercise when you're feeling frustrated with something, is to find something in that to feel grateful for. No question, and even in the hardest spaces, even in the roughest experiences and the hardest times and the biggest hurt even, there's always a gift in that lesson. Always. Sometimes we can't see it, we're in the middle of it. But how cool to be able to be in gratitude at the moment that things are going on and feel that. So we don't have to go through all that other story stuff. That'd be way cooler, right? And so in holding with our gratitude exercises and our meditation exercise for the month to keep our heart healthy and happy, I wanted to share with you the meditation that was shared with me, which is really very cool. So we're gonna all work to get into some gratitude. So everybody get comfortable with it. Get comfy, ground yourself, make sure your spine's supported, sit up straight, stack your back. Okay. And so I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, even though you don't have to. But take both of your hands and place them over your heart. Oh, okay. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. And take a deep breath in. And this time, when you inhale, feel that breath into your heart. So breathe that right into your heart. And exhale all that positive love energy. So often we hear, breathe in the love, exhale the bad, right? But let's exhale the good too, because we want to spread the good around. I don't want to blow my breath of bad on someone else. I want to keep the good in the world. So keep your breath going in and out. Breathe into your heart and out. And then take yourself to a space, a time, an event, a moment where you can be in absolute gratitude for. A time that you were the happiest, a time that you felt most at peace. Where is that time for you? Who were you with? Feel the gratitude for that experience. Breathe that into your heart. Think about that moment. How grateful are you for that time? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so in gratitude for this experience. Breathe in, think about that moment. Say under your breath, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am in so much gratitude for this experience. And shift your thought to the next moment, to another time when you were little, when you were grown. Could be yesterday, it could be years ago. What moment are you so grateful for? Was it the day that someone came into your life? A fun time you experienced with a friend? Who came into your world that brought you the most love? Feel the most gratitude for that experience. How does that make you feel? You feel the love and the energy. Breathe that experience deep into your heart. And under your breath, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am in so much gratitude for this experience, for this person, for this love. And take a moment to move to one more experience. Could be when you were small. Could be as a teenager. Could be someone and you're in so much gratitude for, an experience, a time, an event. Could be just a moment. Can you feel that experience? Can you see it? Could be even a time that maybe was a little stressful, and afterwards you've learned such an amazing lesson and been given such a gift from that. Can you feel the emotion and gratitude for that? Do you feel teary over? Is it a positive emotion? Yes, we're in gratitude for every single one, for every experience that we've been given. Think about that experience and the other ones that you thought of. Wrap them up with a ball and breathe them in. Breathe them tight into your heart. And as you do that, give them a color. What color is that inside of your heart for these experiences, this gratitude? Whatever color that is for you. Breathe that in, and as you exhale, let that color expand to every cell in your body. Fill each cell with that gratitude, with that love, with that healing power of light. Breathe in. Send that color out through your entire body. Bring it around in a circle around your entire being. Encompass the people around you with that. How far can you expand that light, that healing, that gratitude? Our world needs so much healing, and gratitude can help heal. Send that light out to touch the souls around you, to touch the souls that need to feel that positive energy. Under your breath, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm in so much gratitude for these experiences, for this power of gratitude that heals. Feel that heart beating, that heart that was such a gift. You didn't have to do anything to have this heart. It was just given to you. How much gratitude do we have for this heart that beats all on its own to keep us safe, to keep us alive? Breathe into that heart. Give it all your love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more deep breath in, and as you exhale, you can blink your eyes open and come back. Such a good gratitude exercise. But imagine doing this every day, starting out your day, ending your day, just taking a moment to be grateful for the things in our space. How much power all of these things have over us, and how grateful it can be to create the things in our life. From this place of gratitude, what could you create? From this place of love, what could happen? What a powerful, powerful tool we have. And I know I definitely do not exercise it enough. But in being given this gift this week of being in gratitude and learning different ways to express it, it's definitely been great for me. Thank you for sharing that with me. I hope that was as good for you as it was for me. Miss Liddy, do you want to share anything this evening? We unmute you. There you go.
Well,
Hi.
I just want to say, first of all, thank you. And, I was just thinking about how gratitude shifts everything. And there was a senator by the name of Ed Foreman years ago said at an event that I went to, he said, at the end of the day, end it with gratitude because your endorphins are high. He said, instead of watching television and looking at CNN news and whatever there is to hear about what's happening in the world, shut it off. And he said, go get some thank you cards. And even if it's a piece of paper in an envelope, go write out 10 thank yous and get yourself a stamp. And if you're the artist, just put your heart on there and write inside that heart and just say thank you. And I never really thought like much of that until I went home and I said, well, I'm going to start practicing that. Now, I haven't picked that up for years, but when you were actually sharing that gratitude tonight, what occurred to me is that I'm going to go restart that. And it would mean that I would actually have to go and find addresses for people. And that I used to have addresses like that was easy to have an address, like an address book. And we text everything. So I thought, well, you know what? We could text things. And we could, how sometimes you just get a piece of mail and it just means so much more than just a text message anymore, because it's like it's in handwritten and there is in signature. Our signature has energy, and our, just the way we write and the words. And somebody was sharing with me, the Black Panther movie that just came out, and $404 million box office sales were made like this past weekend. 404 million. And that was just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And what occurred to me is that it's just an interchange and of language. And if we could look at words as a narrative of the expression of the heart, that, if you could just say that I'm trusting that these words are a narrative of the expression of my heart, and just saying thank you is like that, it would vibrate upon your heart with my deepest love for you, would be just an expression, right? And if that's all we wrote and we just tucked it under somebody's pillow to say I love you, or if we dropped by somebody, the next door neighbor, and just said how much gratitude and put a little sticky on their note. And what it started occurring to me, that I go for walks and I could just stick a little sticky note of like a little love gratitude. And people that I don't even know, but I know that if they belong to my community, that they belong to me and that they're in my space and that they impact my life. So just having gratitude, just to say, I've never met you, but I want you to know that you're important to me in this community because you chose to live here and to respect this place called home. And however it is, I could give them a gift. I could just say, I wanted to gift you today. And you just send a gift to them. I mean, and it just could be like and be not attached to anything, but maybe just be a gift to them today. So anyway, it was just a thought that came to me while you were just sharing that tonight.
I love that. And I love the thought that a signature has energy, and to actually write something. We are the most connected society that is most unconnected. We are so connected in all these different ways, and we have lost the ability to connect on a personal level. Mm-hmm. And so what a great thought to do that. I appreciate that thought.
I was just thinking about how, like little notes. I was going through some paperwork and I saw a picture that our children, I saved little pieces of artwork and a letter and a I love you mom kind of thing. And I put it in the safety deposit box. And I went through that 2 days ago and I took pictures of it and I was
Aw.
chuckling. And then I sent it to them and told them like how much it just really meant to me way back then, and still how much it really means to me because it was an expression of them.
Mm.
And I'm actually gonna frame some of those pieces because they mean so much to me today.
Right.
So
Mm. That's good. That felt good. That's a good note to leave on. So, thank you very much. Thank all of you for sharing and being a part of this tonight. And I'm good. We good? See you next week. And so next week, I believe we're going to have a special guest on. Someone had requested that we talk about eating challenges. And so either having bad relationship around food or emotional eating, things like that. So we're going to have somebody who is really masterful in that field and can speak to that and help us with steps for that. So not that any of us stress eat or anything like that, but just in case, because somebody asked for that we'll be talking about that next week, I believe. So how cool. And I will send you off with a kiss. Big kisses. I'll kiss all of you.
Thank you. Grateful for you, Jojo, Liddy, and everyone on here.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you,
you.
Barb.
Thank
Thank
you.
Mary. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Lisa and Cassandra and the dial in. Mwah.
Thank you.